Close your eyes, keep your spine erect, focus on the breath. Let the Dhamma talk just sit in the background. You'll hear what you need to hear, but at all times maintain focus on the breath, because that's really what we're trying to cultivate here. In Sutta SN 3-4, titled Deer, Buddha was staying in Savatthi. He is visited by King Pesanadi of Kosala. The king tells Buddha how it arose in his awareness that there are those who are dear to themselves and then those who are not dear to themselves. He says to Buddha, those who engage in bodily misconduct, verbal misconduct, mental misconduct, are not dear to themselves, even though they may say that they are dear to themselves. They aren't, because they act toward themselves as an enemy would act. He then says to Buddha, then there are those who engage in good bodily conduct, good verbal conduct, and good mental conduct, and they are dear to themselves, even though they may say that they're not dear to themselves. They are dear to themselves because they act toward themselves as a dear one would act. Buddha replies to King Pesanadi, that is the way it is, and he follows it with the following verses. If you hold yourself dear, then don't fetter yourself with evil, for happiness isn't easily gained by one who commits a wrongdoing. When seized by the End-Maker, as you abandon the human state, what's truly your own? What do you take along when you go? What follows behind you like a shadow that never leaves? Both the merit and evil that you as a mortal perform here, that's what's truly your own. What you take along when you go, that's what follows behind you like a shadow that never leaves. So do what is admirable as an accumulation for the future life. Deeds of merit are the support for beings when they arise in the other world. The image that Buddha wants to leave us with is that of a shadow that never leaves. What he's referring to here is karma. Buddha is known to say that karma is very complex. But in this talk I'll briefly say that there is one aspect of karma that is related to time, when a given act in the past will bear fruit. In this particular dimension of karma, there is immediately effective karma, karma that is realized in this very life. Then there is subsequently effective karma. This is karma that will be realized in one's next birth. Then there is indefinitely effective karma. That is karma that has the potential to be realized at any point in time in the future. And finally there is what is referred to as defunct karma, and that is karma that has lost its opportunity to ripen through a variety of means. But Buddha, with his image, like a shadow that never leaves. You can think of the various periods of time, from the present to the next and off into the future. Your acts that you perform are like a shadow that never leaves. So when you breathe in and out, try and ensure that that breath is as skillful as possible, is as meritorious as possible for your own welfare and happiness. Then you will be dear to yourself.